Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down to rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hope for the elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. Alright, so I just want to do a short late night and transit lesson. I have alone the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai allows it to go, and I want to name the video Woe to the World and Them That Dwell Therein. And that's paraphrasing from that's from 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter and the 14th verse, which I'm gonna read here in a second. But Lord wills, brothers can see on the screen. This is a screenshot of an article that I took from the Zero Hedge, and it says after a hard year, the world is hopeful for a better 2024. Alright, so it says, despite ongoing conflicts, threats of AI, and the imminent climate catastrophe, global optimism is seeking an uptick for 2024. According to the latest data, IPSOS, a global average of 70% of respondents say they are optimistic that their 2024 will be better than their 2023. This percentage point up from last year was running a low score since the loss since they started running the survey, basically. Alright, so basically the people in the world right now, people in the world are hoping that 2024 will be better than 2023, which all signs show that it won't. Alright, 2024 will be a way harder year for the vast majority of the people in the world, especially here in Babylon the Great, which is America. Alright, it's going to be a rough year. 2024 is not going to get any better. Ever since the pandemic first hit, people have been hoping, I hope things get better. After like 2020, they say, I hope it gets better than 21 or 22, alright, or 23. And each year got worse. From 2020, from really 2019 to 2020, up until now. 2023, 2022, and 21, those were all hard years. The years they're just getting worse and worse. And 2024 definitely looks like, which is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, deemed by Elder Tahar through the spirit of Pab Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, deemed by Elder Tahar. Alright, and if that Jacob's trouble does fully come to pass, it definitely won't be a pretty year for the people in the world, especially here in Babylon the Great. Alright, but like it says in Jeremiah the 30th chapter in the 7th verse, it speaks about he that should be saved out of it. Who's the he or the them? The elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. Alright, but to the masses of people, if Jacob's trouble does come to pass, it ain't gonna be a pretty year for you, man. And regardless if Jacob's trouble doesn't fully come to pass this year, 2024, all signs show that 2024 is going to be a rough year. It's not going to be any better than 2023. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit the scriptures. Let's start with matter of fact, before I get that extra, let's get that song. Let's get songs real quick. It's like you. Alright, this Psalms chapter 2 verse 1. Why do the heathens rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Right, why do the heathens rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The people are hoping and imagining that 2024 will be better, but it's not. They're hoping for a better world, for things to go back to when was the last time things was somewhat normal, or really what, 2020, 2018, maybe 2018, 17, and things were going down the toilet then. But I guess like that's the last time it's kind of been somewhat decent, but ever since the pandemic hit, things have just been getting worse and worse and worse. So again, this Psalm chapter 2 verse 1, why do the heathens rage? Alright, which the majority of the people in the world, the heathens out there, are raging and rage about something. And the people imagine a vain thing, right? Like hoping the world to be better in 2024. That's a vain thing you're imagining. All right, it ain't gonna happen. All signs show that 2024 will be worse than 2023. Everybody's saying it, not just the Lord's prophets. Everybody's saying it. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her and take blames for her pains, and so she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. All right, like I said, Babylon is the scriptures say what? Woe unto the sinful kingdom, which is now the whole world is how can I say it? Everywhere in the world is a sinful place pretty much. Well, it is sinful because Esau is running the world, but the sinful kingdom, or the main headquarter of sin, if that makes sense, is Babylon the Great, which is America. All right. And again, the majority of people in America are hoping that things get better. All right, like crazy, but they're only going to get worse. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Right. The national debt, as of yesterday, just hit $45 trillion. $35 trillion, Salakia. $35 trillion. $34 trillion, Salakia, my bad. $34 trillion. All right. Inflation continues to rise. Businesses are still going down. Wages ain't keeping up with inflation. Wars, rumors of wars, which is going to cause a strain on the goods getting over here to Babylon the Great, with that conflict between the small hats and the Arabs. All right, which they're having to take a different, trade route or whatever to get the goods here, which costs more money, meaning they're going to charge you more in the store because it costs more to get it here. All right. So, and on top of many other things, 2024 is not going to be a good year, man. For the masses of people, the ones that ain't in this truth, 2024 is not going to be a good year for you, man, at all. And so she said she would be healed. Forsake her, let us go, everyone into his own country, where judgments reach unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. And again, the Most High is looking to get this place. The Lord's looking to take Babylon the Great out. All right. So Babylon the Great, which is America, is going to catch the most hell. And you better believe the majority of that article of people in the world, people that are in the world, hope that where they live gets better. I mean, there's some places that, are a little worse than Babylon the Great, but America's effed up right now, man. Like, it real deal is. When you got 80% of people in your country living paycheck to paycheck, one paycheck gone, they'll be in the street. And the homeless rate is just out of control, man. All right, and it's only getting worse. It's only going to get worse. Credit card debt is at an all-time high. Cars are being repossessed left and right because people can't make the payments. People are saying they can't afford. They're having to decide rather to go to work, put gas in their car for the week, or buy groceries. You better believe that people here in America are hoping like crazy 2024 gets better, but it ain't. But it's not. It's only going to get worse, and not just here. All right, all throughout the four corners of the globe, but especially here in America. All right, which again is Babylon the Great. So this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Stop here. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world, which woe means destruction, and them that dwell therein. Right, so the Lord said, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. All right, so the Lord said destruction to the world, to this world, the rulership of Esau, Edom, and them that dwell therein. So is 2024 going to be a better year? This pull up, yep. Is 2024 going to be a better year for the masses of people in the world? No. All right, it's not. It's going to be worse. All right, it's going to be horrible, man. It's going to get bad. And if Jacob, and there's a strong chance, very strong chance that Jacob's trouble does come to pass this year. With all the stuff that's going on in the world, it's a very strong chance. Oh, they're talking about a civil war. You know, you got this election, which is not an election, it's a selection. Because the next 30 presidents have already been handpicked. You got something called the Trilateral Commission. All right, that the elders and the apostles, broke down by this guy Anthony Sutton, who went into that. Every president, you can trace him back to the Trilateral Commission, a member of the Trilateral Commission. If not them, somebody in their family is, and that's how they get put in that seat as the president of the Corporation of America. All right, well, that's a whole other topic, but yeah, you got that. Supposed to be civil unrest about that. But they believe that they're going to start a war or whatever, and Biden's going to stay. It's just a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff going on. They're getting that Civil War movie, that Obama movie, or predictive programming. Civil War could be on its way here. It could be. And it's like that movie. And if that does go down, and if that movie does, which it is going to become a reality, all right, this year, then that's Jacob's trouble. All right, the military in the street, police in the street, so on and so forth. That's Jacob's trouble. Martial law, famine, pestilence, killing one another for the lack of bread, like the scriptures say. All right, those are the things that Jacob's trouble consists of, and it's a strong chance again that could come to pass with all the current events. All right, you can clearly see that's not too far-fetched. The events I just named, or things going down that I just named happening, ain't too far-fetched with all the current events that's going on in the world. It can lead up to those. It's going to lead up to the fulfillment of 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. All right. So 2024 is going to be a good year. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory again unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and safety to you brothers that push the truth and sincerity. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Shalakia.